It's all here at the 11th Annual RV Show at Seneca Allegheny Casino, powered by Colton RV.
Good morning, everybody. Well, good afternoon. It's almost 2:30 today. I hope everybody's had a very good St. Patty's Day. I'm just going to drain some of my apples here. There we go. Today I'm going to make some apple brownies. I have a new setup for my phone here. Let me get it hopefully set up right. There we go. Let's hope I can see what you are seeing, and now I can't. So I'm going to start out with I got some Gala apples here. It calls for 2 large, so I've done 4 of these small ones up here. So, and I've greased a 9x9 dish, and I've got this recipe out of a Irving, New York Legion book, and I think this is in the I like going through the old books. I think this is in the 70s. I think no, must be 85, because the last of the officers is 1985. So these are going to be apple brownies. It does not say what size bowl cooking pan to put it in, so I just got a 9x9 here. And it tells me I have to use, I have to turn the oven to 350 for 45 minutes. That's all it tells me to do. So, the first thing to do is, I have a stick of, it calls for oleo, not butter, so I'm using regular oleo. Oops. And it calls for 1 cup of sugar. So we put the 1 cup of sugar in. Oops. 1 cup of sugar. Put that in there. And I'm going to push that around a little bit. I have not made these yet, so these will be different here, because I would say I've never made these apple brownies yet. So, okay. Then it calls for 1 egg, which I always break in a dish, because I always end up getting eggshells in. So we'll go by 1 egg. And there, just mixed up a little bit. And then I'm going to go with, it says some nuts, a 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. So these are walnuts I had. I had a little bit left, so decided to use the walnuts. Cost for any kind of nuts, doesn't matter. And let's see, it says that I am to put 2 large apples chopped. So I guess I do that now, because that's the only directions we have. So throw the apples in here. All I did was peel them and slice them. So we'll try chopping some here. What a beautiful day it is out today. It's still a little chilly, but all the snow we've gotten all week, or all weekend, has gone. So that makes it nice. I think Joe and I were talking, and I think he's only had to use the snow blower on the driveway twice this year, which is really amazing compared to what we've used it in other years. So I guess we're getting longer, gonna have longer summers maybe. Hope we don't get much more snow. They had a nice musical up to the Forceful School this weekend. The Sound of Music is very good. The talent these young kids have. Of course, we had it when we were in school. I never was in a play, but they had a bunch of plays when I was in school way back in the 60s. But these young kids we really have a bunch of talented kids, and I understand a lot of the schools have them around. So the different musicals and plays and stuff. So okay, let's X up me and my 2 large eggs. There. Let's see, get this out of the way. And we'll mix this in. See what else we have. Okay. Baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So get the 1/2. That's the 1/2. So a 1/2 of the powder. And 1/2 of the soda. I think I need more soda here. Soda. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I got a teaspoon here, yes. Okay. And a dash of salt. Alright, stir this up. Doesn't tell me too much, just to keep mixing it together here. So 1 cup of flour. There we go. Some of these older recipes are really so good, but we don't really make them up anymore. We just take these old cookbooks and we throw them in with all the other books and magazines and never seem to use them after a while. So this is how this is looking. Really, there's no liquid or anything to be put in this. Let's see, oleo, sugar. Nope, no liquid at all. So you put in this. Usually when I do a recipe out of the catalogs and the books, I usually give the person's name, but I usually contact the family. I just don't like using people's names, so I'm not going to mention the lady's name that I got the recipe in the book from. So That's about all I'm going to get out of there. Just going to smooth it out a little bit. Okay, and there you have it. Now this is a 9x9, so that should come out pretty well after I bake that. So let me give you the ingredients. It's called apple brownies, and it calls for 1 stick of oleo, and I left it at room temperature. It didn't say that, but I left it there. 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg well beaten, 2 large apples pared and chopped. As I say, mine was small apples, so I used 4 of them instead of 2 large ones, so they should make the 2 large. 1/2 cup of nuts. I used walnuts because I only had a little bit left and I wanted to use them up. You could use pecans. You could use any kind of nuts, I guess. 1 cup of flour. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And a dash of salt. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it all together, and you bake it at 350 for 45 minutes. So it should come out almost like if you made chocolate brownies and stuff. So that's what I have for today. I hope everybody has a really good day, and they get out and enjoy some of this weather before it gets bad again and stuff. So thank you for watching. I hope this turned out all right, seeing I can't, before I could see everything that I was doing, now I can't the way the camera is situated, but I'll get that worked out, and I'll try to be able to get this done excellent. So thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a nice day, and try these brownies. They ought to be good. Okay, hope everybody had a nice St. Patty's Day. Now we're going on to Easter, so we'll be starting to get our Easter breads and stuff done. So thank you again. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.